another Top 5 Friday. So this one is definitely an off-the-wall type of Top 5. One that I don't think anybody else would have done. I mean, we've done the top 10 resorts, people have done that, and top 10 restaurants, and people have done that.
And once we've done this one, you'll probably realize why nobody else has done it, but
it's not necessarily gonna help you, like a restaurant.
Nope. No.
You know what? They already know what it is. It's on the thumbnail. So anyway, this top 10 obviously isn't gonna help you try and select a restaurant or a resort or a snack or anything like that, but it's just something fun. It's just our opinions, our likes, and maybe you could find out a tad bit more about us by what we choose. So obviously the top 5 Disney World bus wraps that they have as of now in March 2020. And what made me think of this top 5 is this clip.
I love this BB-8 bus wrap, the one we're beside. You know what they should do?
The merchandising team at Disney, they need to make little die cast, which they do. They make die cast buses, but they're just like, you know, regular Disney transport logo. They need to do the ones of all the wraps of the buses now. Those would sell. Yeah.
So what I'm basically talking about is do the actual wraps around the buses, kind of like I guess they've done here, but make them, instead of Matchbox, because this is the Matchbox brand, actually put them in these, make them the Disney die cast, so that they'll go along with all of these.
We are going to name our top 5, and at the end I will go ahead and put like a montage of the videos that we did not, the buses that we did not choose. Now granted, this is probably not all of the wraps, but it's all that I ran across on our last trip, because I filmed all of the actual footage of the buses our last trip. Now there's going to be some that are going to be harder to see because they're in the background, or there'll be some where the bus is going by kind of fast, but it was just what I could get. I did my best.
You know, thankfully I wasn't along for this trip, but I did get to see all of the bus footage, of course, and have seen them recently as well, since I was there, what, a couple weeks beforehand? Mm-hmm. And, you know, I just want you to picture what it's like to go on a trip and take pictures of buses or new merchandise, rather than, I don't know, riding a ride or getting a beer. We do this for you. This is my sacrifice for you.
Okay, tell us your number 5.
No, this is more fun. Number 5 is the Disney Plus bus. Why the Disney Plus bus? Anyone who puts Darth Vader on a bus gets my vote.
Okay.
Okay.
I was not expecting that one. I'm actually like, okay.
Okay. What's your 5?
Mine is the Disney Cruise Line bus. I just like how, I don't know, it almost looks classic, and then I love the Mickey looking all professional and stuff in his captain outfit.
I was going to say looking very captain-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will be my number 5.
Number 4. Guardians of the Galaxy. fans, but man, Rocket's bigger than life on the side of that bus, and I think the term is actually larger than life, so excuse me. And I think it's cool.
Well, he's definitely large on that bus. Groot's larger.
Well, that's because Groot's larger.
Oh, he is. There
number
are... I haven't done number 4, but I was sitting here thinking of what I was going to say. There are, I think, like 13 or 4, I think maybe 14 buses or options we had to choose from. Just wanted to put that out there. So I'm actually really shocked that our number 4s are exactly the same. I also chose Guardians of the Galaxy for number 4. I like that they used Rocket and Groot and not the characters that are portrayed by actors. So they kept with the animated, well, they're not really animated, but you get what I'm saying. So that it would never be like a Bill Cosby issue. And if one of the actors ever did something controversial or something in real life, it wouldn't affect the bus wrap. So you're wondering what the connection with Bill Cosby is?
No.
Oh, okay.
There are voice actors for...
There are, but
those
you're not
two.
seeing
And
their
what if-
faces. I think it would be more controversial to have their faces.
Okay.
Okay, and I also like that that bus has the Guardians of the Galaxy shield, like towards the front of the bus in the bottom corner there. There's the shield is actually there. I like that. All right, you're number 3.
Okay. And just as she would suspect, my number 3 is Cinderella's Carriage. I liked it. I thought it was a neat, kind of like, it's like, this is Cinderella's carriage, but it's got different wheels type of thing.
It's a pretty bus.
Yeah, I just liked it. It was a nice wrap.
My number 3 is Figment. Larger than life. Like, he really takes up the entire bus. It is so extremely colorful, and it just I've always liked Figment. I think one of the reasons, of course, a later reason, is that he's kind of the mascot for the arts festival, so anything that has to do with him is kind of artsy now, which makes sense because in the ride, the last section with all the color and, colors mean imagination. Art is all about imagination. So I just really like, and you don't see a lot of Figment. So I was actually very impressed the very first time I saw that bus and thought, whoa, that's a Figment. They used Figment. So now all they need is an Orange Bird bus.
Number 2 is the Frozen bus. Now, Olaf is super cool looking up there, and I guess that's Elsa chasing him down the side of the bus there. And my daughter's a huge Elsa fan as well, so thanks, Caroline. But yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was fun.
Okay. My number 2 is the Galaxy's Edge BB-8 bus. That's just an awesome, but the graphics of actually Galaxy's Edge was done really well. BB-8, I like how he's actually like cat-a-corner. They didn't just like stick him up straight, so it's more pleasing to the eye. The back of the bus, which I know there's a lot of them that I wasn't able to get to the back to show the back, which I'll talk about one in a minute. And the back has like this industrial looking Galaxy's Edge door. Like there's a door on the wrap, so it's put in the right place. I just think there was a lot of imagination and details put into that bus.
Okay, very good.
And you're number one.
My number one is, of course, the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers bus.
Unfortunately, guys, there's no Chip and Dale bus.
Well, lacking what would be the perfect bus, my number one is the Galaxy's Edge bus with BB-8.
I thought it had to be. I was like, how could you not?
The sliding back, the sliding back door, like you're going into the cantina or something like that, was a really nice touch on that one. And other than that, it's cool.
It is a very cool bus. It's just different. The colors, it's not. I think it's just very pleasing to the eye. So my number one is this Cinderella one.
Ah, okay.
And that is because it actually has the castle on it. So you look at it and you immediately realize, even if you didn't already realize it, that you are at Disney World. It just encompasses everything. It's like the start
case that had slipped your mind
for that split second. Just, it's not too bright, but it's not dull. It's just a beautiful wrap. It's like you wouldn't expect it on a bus.
Yeah, we all kind of gravitated toward the busier ones here.
Not the classics.
I like the classics just fine.
Yeah.
You know, the Goofies, the Plutos. You know, he almost made it. Yeah,
Pluto's going to be really hard to see, and when you get to this, if I didn't cut it out in editing, I don't know. But the Pluto is parked, and it is in the background of the Cinderella bus. So, yeah, some of them, like I said, are harder to see. The hardest one to see is when you see the Daisy bus, which makes me wonder, there's probably a Donald bus out there. Can't remember if I saw a Donald, because, of course, we got Pluto, Goofy, Mickey, Minnie, and Daisy. So there's got to be a Donald out there. But unfortunately, I never saw it, so couldn't film it. So anyway, back to Daisy.
She could insert a picture of my coffee cup and just put some wheels on it and, like, pretend that it's a Rescue Rangers bus.
Okay, guys, I just want to say, you know, we are in self-isolation. Tom's having to work from home, and I think it's getting to him. Oh, don't make me laugh. That hurts my stomach. Isn't that?
I'm not making her laugh. She poked me in the eye.
Isn't that like the second time in a video that I've poked you? It was a recent one. What was I saying? Oh, the Magical Express is in the background of the Disney bus, like the Daisy bus. So Daisy's going this way, and then on a road behind, you can barely see the Magical Express go by. You can see like the little portholes and stuff there. So, yeah. I wish I could remember what video that was. Okay, because I can remember what's so funny is I made it the thumbnail of your expression. Your expression was like... Not only am I hurt my stomach, I'm going to have to take my nebulizer because I'm going to make myself wheeze from laughing. Okay, I said I was going to mention the back of the buses. I'm going to... Moana. I love the back of her bus. That just had the little wave on the back. That was one that, if there was a, top 10, Moana would have made it onto mine. And which one probably was like, if you had an honorable mention, which one would it have been?
Pluto and Peter Pan.
Oh, I forgot about Peter Pan. Yeah, Peter Pan was that. That's a good one too. That's really good. And it makes me wonder, do they plan on doing more?
I think they're done. That's all they're going to do from here on out, just those buses.
Well, at this point in time, they're not going to do anything new, unfortunately. Hope you guys are staying well, keeping yourself entertained. Oh, speaking of entertaining, on our family channel, Life's a Whirlwind, Tom and I, and then Skyland and Lakeland did a little would you or who would game, and that is up on that channel right now. So if you want to, I guess, learn a little bit more about us, it's not a lot, or just see how we kind of keep ourselves entertained while we're all just kind of stuck inside and self-isolating, then definitely check out that vlog. And do you have anything else to say?
Yes. If you're able to stay at home,
Oh, okay.
do it. I am.
Okay. See you at the parks.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I've been all around the world. Every city, every place. Always been a restless girl. But now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. You were only like a friend, till we met the other day. Didn't want the night to end, and now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. You're stuck inside my mind, deep inside my mind. I think that now's the time.